we had opportunity to prepare our hearts to honor those saints who have gone before us during this past 12 months. The first saint we will honor is Rosie Worth. Rosie Worth is the grandmother of Matthew Worth, Sarah's husband. She was born on July 24th, 1924, and passed away on April 29th, 2024, a few months shy of her 100th birthday. She played piano and organ and performed often as a church organist. She attended Chaffey College and then worked at the First National Bank of Pomona, which would later become First Interstate Bank. She started as a teller, became a secretary, a branch manager, and at the time of her retirement, director of employee recreation. She was instrumental in getting the company to allow women to purchase stock in the bank. She met Reverend Raymond Worth at Upland United Methodist Church, and they married in 1975. After their marriage, she served with Ray at the Maywood Bell and San Fernando Methodist churches. They retired in 1981, moving to Atascadero and living out their golden years traveling across the United States and internationally. Absent from the body, present with the Lord. The next saint we will honor is Loretta Ike. Loretta Ike is the grandmother of Chris Ike and the great-grandmother of Evan, Ian, and Maya Ike. She was born on April 24th, 1928, and passed away on May 30th, 2024. Loretta loved spending time with her family. Evan, Ian, and Maya loved her kind heart and her unconditional love for them. They enjoyed seeing their great-grandmother at their games, talking with her about their day, and sharing family meals with her. Loretta will be forever missed. Absent from the body. Next saint we will honor is Reverend Dr. James M. Lawson, Jr. He was referred to by his close friend, the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., as the mind of the movement for civil rights and the leading strategist of nonviolence in the world. Lawson was also known internationally for teaching nonviolent resistance tactics to thousands of young activists. During the civil rights era of the 1960s, Lawson and his colleagues and students led crucial desegregation efforts, including lunch counter sit-ins and freedom rides and worker justice struggles like the historic 1968 Memphis sanitation strike. After moving to Los Angeles in 1974 to become pastor of Holman United Methodist Church, Lawson transformed the region's labor movement through his leadership and teaching, influencing a new generation of social justice activists and inspiring UCLA students, faculty, and staff through his work with the university's Labor Center, Institute for Research on Labor and Employment, and Labor Studies academic program. Absent from the body. The next saint that we will honor is our beloved member, Mary Smith, our good friend. So I'm going to share Mary's narrative about her. I first met my friend Diantha Murphy in February of 1953 when I started a new school in Athens, Ohio, having just moved with my family from the mountains of West Virginia. She was the first classmate to befriend me, and she became my first ever best friend. We had a lot of adventures together, and she seemed to enjoy getting me in trouble with the teachers and other people. The photo of us is from a class reunion in Athens in, I think, 1983. She called me Merrill. I called her Diortha Martha. I will love and miss her forever. Absent from the body. The last saint that we will honor together is, her name is Peggy Forche, but I will share Mary's narrative with you. I was working at Harvard General Hospital in the pathology department about 50 years ago when I met Peggy Forche. She was a newlywed, so did not have a lot of spare time to hang out with a girlfriend. After a few years and 3 children, Peggy and her family moved to Las Vegas when her husband got a better paying job. After that, I made 2 or 3 visits a year to see her in her desert home. Whenever one of us needed to talk, we text or email the other and would set up a phone date. Peggy died suddenly on September 27th of this year, and I am still trying to wrap my head around that reality. She called me Mary, and I called her Margaret. Friends to the end, I will find you on the other side. Absent from the body.